Good morning students, welcome to Kalabari Academy. இன்றைக்கு நம்முடைய discussion another disease transmitted from parents to the offsprings genetically, that is a inherited disease. This is called phenylketonuria. Phenylketonuria. Okay. இது நம்ம என்ன disease சொல்லி பார்க்கலாம். This is a autosomal recessive gene இருக்கிற இடத்துல this will get expressed because there is another dominant allele that will act as carrier. Okay. In the phenylalanine is a amino acid. It is an essential amino acid, so it cannot be produced in the body. It is to be taken through the food. This phenylalanine is converted into tyrosine by one enzyme in the liver, that is called hepatic enzyme. The name of the enzyme is phenylalanine hydroxylase, PAH, phenylalanine hydroxylase. This transforms the phenylalanine into tyrosine. This is also another amino acid. Okay. இந்த phenylalanine hydroxylase enzyme produce பண்றதுக்கான gene is present in the chromosome number 12. So if there is mutation or deletion, whatever it is, it produces low level of phenylalanine hydroxylase. So this phenylalanine is not transformed into tyrosine. What happens? This phenylalanine accumulates. Without knowing this, we will be taking much phenylalanine in our diet, then more and more it accumulates. This is converted into phenylpyruvic acid. Instead of converting into tyrosine by the enzyme, as the enzyme is not there, it is converted into phenylpyruvic acid, which is excreted in the urine. So this excessive phenylpyruvic acid in the blood, in the body, creates intellectual disability. Seizures, வலிப்பு நரம்பு மண்டலத்தை பாதிக்கும். Behavior problems, mental disorders, and this is ketone, so there will be musty smell in the body, and skin is very lighter skin color. All these things happen. Is there a treatment for this? Yes, treatment is there. What is the treatment? Because phenylalanine cannot be created in the body, being essential amino acid, this is to be taken in diet. So குழந்தை பிறந்து few weeksல இந்த disease phenylketonuria disease இருக்கிறத கண்டுபிடிச்சாச்சுன்னு சொன்னா then a treatment can be started. என்ன treatment? Mostly restricted diet. So diet with phenylalanine shall be avoided, completely avoided up to the puberty period வரைக்கும் complete avoid பண்ணிட்டோம் சொன்னா, so you will not get this disease expressed out because you are not accumulating phenylalanine in your body through your diet. அந்த டயட் என்ன அப்படின்னா, avoid the mutton, meat, fish, egg, all these things are to be, milk are to be completely avoided from few weeks of babyhood to puberty, adolescent type வரைக்கும். Okay. Then after you have to go to the test. Then what you can take? You can take vegetables, you can take fruits and pasta and flour items. That should be taken very little based on the calorific calculations. Okay. So by this way you can avoid this disease getting manifested. Okay. So how it comes? This being a recessive, autosomal recessive, father is a carrier, mother is a carrier, then out of 4, one will be affected with both the recessive genes you are getting. So you get thalassemia here. Other two will be carriers and one will be normal. Other two will be carriers because they have got a recessive dominant gene. This dominant allele presence avoids the expression of the disease phenotypically in the individuals. So, they become carriers. This is how it is getting transmitted. So, thank you students, we will meet again in the next discussion. Thank you.